Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Legend of Heroes, Trails from Zero. And the last part, we did some, lots stuff happened in the last part. Hayway got raided during the middle of the night. We went out to find a missing miner, which turns out not to be missing at all. He got insane luck and gambling, probably due to the side effects of some mysterious new drug, some blue pills that he somehow came across. We are now teamed up with the 1st Division to figure out this illegal drug. And for now, we have to do some support requests before we go forward. So let's get those out of the way. So, what do we got? We've got this one. Search for an important person. I want to meet privately. I'm looking for someone important to me. Come at once. Address, Campbell Estate, Residence Street, Northwestern Crosspell City. Okay, that sounds simple enough. Is that it? That's it. And collecting flowers for resting places. I want to offer flowers at some graves. For details, come to the cabin next to the graveyard behind Crosspell Cathedral. Sounds simple enough. Alright. Easy quests. Let's do this. We can do this, right? How has everybody's day been going so far? This is gonna be a late night stream, because, you know, things happened, cookouts happened, and the hot tub happened, so, yeah, that's why I haven't been streaming all day, but I'm making up for it now. We need to go to Residence Street. Was it this one? This is the house of Representative Campbell, who sent the request. We're searching for someone important, right? Sound like the representative was freaking out. Hey, doesn't Ellie's Gramps live around these parts? You happen to know this Campbell guy? Well, it's about as much as his fellow neighbors would know each other. Representative Campbell is an ambitious man. He's so driven by his passion for politics, he often brushes aside everything else. I see. That matches the way I had envisioned him in my head. Either way, he's requesting our assistance. Let's try asking about it if he's home. We get to finally get to this house! Oh! Oh, it's a fancy looking house. Let's find him. Small little kitchen, dining room. Got a living room here. Got a bedroom here. For a house that big, it's pretty small on the inside. What's going on, dude? Unbelievable! What a foolish thing to do! We must find a way to retrieve her, Representative Campbell. Excuse me, gentlemen. We're here regarding the support request. Ah, you're the CPD's something or other section. What a relief! We were becoming so desperate that we'd be willing to scrape the bottom of the barrel. Just a moment. Are you not Ellie, Mayor McDowell's granddaughter? Why have you come with them? Spend some time, Representative. As it stands, I'm currently employed by the CPD. I visit you as a detective with the SSS today. Is that the case? So be it. I suppose the mayor is neutral. Nothing to be concerned about then. But Representative, the Imperial faction's cunning members rely on underhanded tactics. We'll have to catch wind of this incident. Guess this could blow up into a major political fallout, eh, Ellie? It's possible. Talking to Diet members always makes me uncomfortable. Makes me feel uncomfortable. Excuse me, Representative Campbell. Could you describe the situation to us in great detail? You have a troubled look on your face. I seem to recall the support request seeking assistance in searching for an important person. Right you are. I've run into a bit of a snag. I suppose I have no choice but to explain the situation to you. Yeah, you requested help. We're gonna need more details if you want to help. But let me make one thing clear to you. This is a politically sensitive matter. The Republican faction has been placed into a difficult situation. This must remain strictly confidential. Okay. Alright, dude. Relax. Understood. Well, we promise to keep this under wraps. You swear to remain silent about the investigation, Representative. Very well, then. Listen up. A certain number of our faction has disappeared. Could you elaborate? It just so happens to be my very own daughter. She has run away from home, along with our maid. This dude's still acting pompous after his daughter pieced out. By daughter, you're referring to Carla? You were classmates in Sunday school. Oh, really? Well, the representative and his daughter have never been on particularly good terms. Well, I can see why she'd run away. Their relationship seems to be entirely comprised of petty arguments. However, the timing could be worse. Our main supporter at Hayway was raided on this morning. Dealing with the aftermath has been cumbersome. That utterly useless daughter of mine. I would normally leave her to her own devices during a hectic period like this. However, recent reports have shown that Mafia spats are becoming more dangerous. It's far too dangerous to leave two girls wandering around on their own. Yeah, I'd be worried about your daughter's well-being if I were you too. Not only that, but if this were to become publicized, the Imperial faction could use it as ammunition against me. You can't put your guard down during the diet, so I'd prefer to avoid any scandals. And with that, I request you, the SSS, to discreetly apprehend and return my daughter to me. It all comes down to protecting his reputation, then. Suppose that's how these bigwigs think. I already assumed as much. I'm sure he's at least somewhat concerned for her. There's a fair chance his daughter might be in harm's way. Agreed. We understand the situation. We accept your request to search for your daughter. Thank Eidos. Bring her back immediately. I can't promise we'll be able to do it quickly, but we'll locate your daughter and provide protection until we've safely brought her home. Very well. I suppose I'll leave it to you then. Proceed however you like. I believe his daughter left a note in her room. The note may prove useful towards your investigation. Thank you for letting us know. We'll take a look at it then. Alright. That's how this guy's acting. I had to run away from him too. Shit. Is this a room? There's only one bedroom. Hello? Where do you sleep then? Do you sleep on the couch? Hello? There's only one bedroom in here. Unless you share a bed with your daughter, you're sleeping on the couch. Looks like she left her message in this notebook. Let's see what it says. I've had enough of you, Father. Feel free to do as you like, just as I intend to do so now, Carla. P.S. I brought the maid with me. If you're bothered by it that your meals are no longer being made for you, then I'm glad. Ooh. Where do we even begin? Classic case of the apple not falling far from the tree. She's not any less selfish than him. Representative Campbell's the type to put his work ahead of his home life. Oh, jeez. He's one of those guys, huh? And now that I think about it, Carla would often complain about her father in Sunday school. I won't be surprised if a sudden falling out caused her to run away from home. However, the notebook fails to provide a clue about where we should begin the search. The only detail given us is that she ran away from home by her own volition. Based on her note, I think it'd be fair for us to assume something. Based on her note? Suddenly ran away from home? Maybe? She must have ran away unexpectedly. As Ellie mentioned, a sudden falling out may have caused her to run away. She was pretty angry too, based on the note. I don't consider that a reasonable deduction. I figured if she planned this whole thing, the note would have been longer and filled with more resentment. How long ago do you think she ran away from home? I hope it hasn't been too long. Our search will be much more difficult if she's gone far. Well, it's impossible for us to tell what the information we have at this time. Let's try to get some information from the representative before we come to any conclusions. Let's get our shovels, because we're about to dig up some dirt. Shall we return to summarize the details once we've finished? Oh, right. One sec. A little dehydrated. Oh. I thought it was feeling a little bit dry. Alright, we need to go talk to Campbell. Between the Diag meeting and the Hayway incident this morning, that was absolutely exhausting. I had even more appointments in the afternoon, so I came to rest at home for a bit. When I did, I couldn't find my daughter or her maid anywhere. I became suspicious when I saw a note that she left behind. Guess she's the defiant type. I doubt he'd even have any idea as to where she would go. Alright, what about you? Representative Campbell runs a strict household. For instance, he'll force small rules like everybody having to eat breakfast together. It's actually quite obvious that his daughter despises such trivialities. I see. His suffocating nature could be the reason behind the discord. Despite that, she still adhered to his rule and joined him for breakfast. How am I privy to such knowledge? I ate breakfast with them, of course. Now that we have information, shall we return to Carla's room with the team to analyze for further clues? Yeah, good plan, Tio. Alright. Why can't we just discuss it here? How long ago do you think she ran away from home? I hope it wasn't too long. Okay. Good question. Going by what the representative told us, they probably left. It's gotta be this morning because he had breakfast. This would make no sense at all. She was poisoned for breakfast, but she had left by the afternoon. I think it's safe to conclude that she departed sometime in the morning. We should still be able to catch up with her. Still, don't know where she ran off to though. Think we should ask her friends about it? Maybe they got a clue or two for us. No, I don't think we have time for that. If we consider the circumstances, there's definitely a place how she would have visited. We know she left this morning without me having planned to. Considering that, there's one place in particular she likely had to visit first. I mean, the cathedral could be one place. City Hall will definitely not be the place. And if you're gonna go somewhere, you're gonna need money, so you have to go to the IBC. Makes sense to me. Our escapee probably needed some dough for her getaway. Suppose that's the most logical step she would take, eh? If she suddenly left, then she wouldn't have had much time to pack. The IBC is certainly a possibility. Shall we depart for the IBC then? She may still be there. Yeah, let's get there ASAP. I don't think I can teleport there, can I? From inside of a building. No, we cannot. No, I gotta remember the map button. There we go. IBC! I gotta remember to use this damn fast travel map. Alright, we made it. It always feels like they're running a huge-ass facility when we come here. I presume the representative's runaway daughter may have stopped here. Shall we inquire with the receptionist? Yeah, let's ask Lon Fei if she knows anything about it. Alright, Lon Fei, I got some questions for you. Hi again, Miss McDowell. Do you need help with anything? Hi, Lon Fei. I'm just here to ask you a quick question. Did a lady by the name of Carla stop by here today? I think she may have been with a maid. Oh, I do seem to remember Carla coming by earlier. She told me that she had urgent business to discuss with Miss Croy. With Belle? Miss Croy has consented to it, so I directed her to the top floor. This all happened about an hour ago. You mind if we go and ask Mary about for some details? Truth be told, we're conducting an investigation. Oh yes, I think it should be okay to talk to her right now. I believe she's currently in the CEO's office. Thank you very much. Alright, let's get cracking. Alright, up we go. Not down. We need to go up, not down. Alright, Mary Belle. Spill the beans. I'm so sick of this. I've been stuck in meetings all day thanks to those Bravachi buffoons. Fortunately enough, I don't think the little raid will affect our stock prices negatively. I almost want to kick down their door and demand compensation for all the hassle they put me through. Your life never seems to get any easier. It's especially bad right now since Father is away at the moment. Oh yes, did you need something, Ellie? Judging by the crowd you brought with you, it doesn't seem to be a personal case. Yes, there's something I need to ask you, Belle. Carla should have stopped by the IBC earlier today. Did you happen to see her? Carla? Oh yes. She definitely came by here not too long ago. I'm acquainted with her, given that we're both in the upper echelons of society. She claimed she had an emergency and wished to speak with me directly. She proceeded to withdraw every last mirror out of her savings account. Damn, right on the money. Why did she have to speak directly to you for that, Maribel? You'd think the receptionist would have been able to handle her request just fine. It has to do with the amount she withdrew. Under normal circumstances, you would need to fill out the appropriate paperwork. Today was an exception. As you might be able to surmise, I'm unable to disclose the amount she withdrew. That said, It was in the hundreds of thousands of Mira. That is an exorbitant amount of money. The truth is, Carla is attempting to run away from home. We've been tasked with bringing her back safely. Do you know where she might have gone, Belle? Oh. Well, that would explain her rash behavior. Well, judging by the amount she withdrew, I would presume she's planning to relocate to a foreign country. That could be it. Is it possible she had a destination in mind? Now that I think about it, I recall a conversation between her and her maid about sightseeing in Grancel. I believe Carla ordered her maid to make hotel reservations there. Grancel? Isn't that the Liberals' capital city? So she's ditching this joint for Liberal. She must have departed for the airport then. We may be able to arrive on time if we proceed with haste. Let's notify the airport's receptionist. Right, we have to hurry. We're sorry to bother you. We appreciate your cooperation. See you later, Belle. Sure. They sure know how to keep busy. I know, right? Ain't our fault, though. Alright, I need to get to the airport. Stat! Alright. Fast travel! There's no fast travel. You can't teleport directly to there, can you? I guess this is as close as I can get to it, huh? Alright. Hey, have you seen two runaways? Excuse me, do you have a moment? We have a bit of an emergency. Oh dear, what is it? You see, an individual by the name of Carla Campbell should have boarded an outgoing flight to Liberal. We were wondering, has the airship finished boarding yet? You said Carla Campbell? Can you give me a moment, please? I'm terribly sorry, but Carla Campbell wasn't listed as a passenger. Are you positive? That's strange. I could have sworn that she planned on taking this flight. Me too. There's only one flight scheduled today that's headed for Liberal, right? Correct, and it hasn't departed yet. Pardon me? I see a maid. I knew it. You're the police, aren't you? Wait, aren't you Marcia? One of the maids at Representative Campbell's mansion? Are you the maid that ran away with Carla? Yes, that's right. You see, Lady Carla never intended to go to Liberal in the first place. That was merely a rumor she spread to throw her father off her tracks. In actuality, she plans to live in the home of an acquaintance in the Republic. She's going to Calvard? Crap, she must have gone to the station then. If you hurry, you might make it in time. I'm sorry, my lady has caused so much trouble for everyone. But if at all possible, please bring Lady Carla back home. Despite what she says, she doesn't really want to leave Crossbell. So she still got some regrets, huh? Well, time to roll. We'll bring her back for you, don't you worry. If she's Republic bound, the train will be departing in a matter of minutes. There's no time to waste then. Off we go! Oh, thanks, Marcia. You were a big help. Marcia, could you go inform Representative what's happened? You can leave and bring Carla back to us. Okay. Please, I'm leaving Lady Carla in your hands. I got a dutiful maid. Alright. Off to the station. Excuse me. Okay, hiccups. Platform 1, the train for the Republic is now departing. If you're not boarding the train, then please step back to the center of the platform. Yo, hold up. This is not the train the representative daughter is riding? It looks like we still have a bit of time, so let's board. So hey, how you gonna get back? I guess we're taking a trip to Calvard. got that close. I wonder if we'll get in trouble for not following protocol. Officers should be allowed to board trains during emergencies, so we don't have to worry about that. However, the problem remains. What do we do now? The plan was to convince Carla to return home, correct? Yeah, well, we can't ride on this train forever, you know. And we still gotta drop off those drugs in St. Ursula, ain't that right? That's true. We haven't come this far to simply give up. Yeah, I know. The next stop is Altair, located on the western edge of Calvard. We should have about 30 minutes. Until then, let's keep trying to persuade her to come home. Roger, I'm no quitter. Alright, I hope our words can get through to her. I just gotta find who Carla is. Are you you're in the group. Whoa, incredible! What are you looking at? Start behaving this instant. Oh, harsh. I'm returning home to Altair after a nice short vacation. My wife and kid are waiting for me. I can't wait to see their faces again! What are you doing? That inspection officer was eyeing everyone up and down. I know it's a routine thing, but it still grinds my gears. Alright. He's sound asleep. He's taking pictures! Finally, our big railway trip! I gotta capture every moment. You sure are impatient. We still have a long way to go before we reach the Republican capital, so you should relax a bit. This place is pretty glum. Makes it hard to sort out. Makes it hard to read in peace. Maybe I should move to a window seat. You just got. It's just one more seat up. You can do it. When you talk Calvard, you have to mention their gourmet dishes. Of course, their hot springs too. Can I go any further? Ah, it's Carla. Hey, finally we found her. Now we just have to persuade her to return home. The odds of her listening to reason still seem slim. I still want to talk to you. I thought you were Carla for a second. I'm so excited for this girl's only trip. Trust me, my husband would have been a massive buzzkill. Leaving him out of the fun, huh? Ord stays my homeland. You see, that's where I'm taking my grandchild. My grandpa's hometown sounds super awesome. You can start talking about how huge the farms are there. The more I hear about Calvard, the more I actually want to see Calvard. We haven't actually seen what Calvard looks like. I can't get enough of those, I tell you what. I'm sorry, I can't. Okay, I don't know what to talk about. Alright, I guess I can't go any further up, huh? Don't tell me Marsh missed the train. Guess I'm alone now. Can I handle this? Long time no see, Carla. Ellie, what are you? I mean, what a coincidence running into you here. Are these your friends? Oh, are you planning to spend a day or two in the Republic? Well, Carla. How should I start this? We don't want to say that. We kind of want to persuade her, right? So, we're taking a trip to the Republic. Yes, exactly. I thought it'd be fun to see Calvard's National Orchestra with everyone. Yeah, whatever. Really? Then we can accompany each other until we arrive at the Republican capital. I'm so thankful I ran into you, Ellie. Truth be told, I'm feeling a bit down. After all, I'm all alone on this giant train and... Alright, looks like we lowered our guard. Why exactly are you here, Carla? Well, it's a long story. My father's always ordered me around and filling my life with rules and more rules. Ones he doesn't even respect himself. And this morning was a perfect example of it. I'll never forgive him for what he did. Which was... whatever it was, it sounds bad. After breakfast, he walked into my room without knocking. Huh? That's it? Of course it's not just that. What if I was changing? More importantly, Father's the one who's always lecturing me about how I should always knock. And even though he throws a fit when I forget to do so, this morning he calmly strode into my room and commanded me to do this and that, and to attend dinner party in the evening, and he pries into every single small detail of my private life. It's like he can't do anything but that. I can relate to how she feels, but this is nothing more than a misunderstanding between father and daughter. How should we handle this? Well, I mean, kind of the father's fault. He's setting all these rules, but he's not following the rules that he set, so he's not exactly leading by example. Then your father's in the wrong. I can sympathize with you, Carla. You think so, too? I knew leaving home was the right decision. Still, it's the first time I've ever left Crossbell. The only reason I decided to go was through this plan was because Marcia had said she'd accompany me. I think she got the gist of this mess, but she still looks hesitant, right? She never had the strongest heart to begin with. Sure, she ran out of the house in a hurry, but I bet with every step she became more and more uneasy. And she should at least almost be at her breaking point. Well, I mean, the only one who really expressed concern was the maid, so let's go with the maid. I was wondering why I still hadn't seen Marcia. No, she must have betrayed me, didn't she? Unacceptable. I specifically ordered not to tell anyone. Please calm down, Carla. It's true that Marcia informed us of the situation, but that's only because she's worried sick about your safety. Despite what she says, she doesn't really want to leave Crossbell. Her words, not mine. Marcia. She really said that? I'm leaving Lady Carla in your hands. That was her farewell before we made our way to the station to find you. Well, I think you'd best if we had another talk with your pops. Instead of running away, I wonder if you'd feel better to say what you really want honestly to his face. You might be right. I started to think that there was no one on my side. But if Marcia's waiting for me, I don't mind returning home. Everyone. Perhaps you could stay with me a bit longer and let me get everything out of my system? Besides, I need to start thinking about what I should say to Father. Sure, we can do that. We should be near Altera, but we still have the right back. But we still have the right back. If you want the company, we'd be glad to oblige. I mean, we can't go anywhere. We can't get off the train as much as I would like to. Lloyd and the others transferred in Altera for the return trip. Then, 30 minutes later, we're back! Our trip to Calvar was ended before it even started. The shortest vacation ever. Phew, we're finally back. Well, various factors delayed our return. Sorry for the trouble I've caused. I truly thank you for listening to what I had to say. Please don't worry about it. Who's to say we can't handle the consultations? You can count on the SSS to lend you an ear whenever you need it. Thank you. Uh-oh. How dare you worry me at a time like this, you daft girl. Speak for yourself, Father. You couldn't even bother to find me yourself, so you sent the police in your stead. Excuse me, Lady Carla. My apologies, I was just so terribly worried. So you were in on too, Marcia? Forgive me. I'm still mad at you, but... Thank you, Marcia. Will you return to my side? Of course, I'd be happy to. Oh, thank heavens. I think I've finally made up my mind. I have a request, Father. You must knock every time you wish to enter my room. Every time, okay? In addition, you may no longer intrude upon my private life. And if you refuse, I'll be hopping back on the train and I won't look back. Fine. You have to stay home and behave yourself for a while first. So, are you honoring my request or are you refusing it? Well, I don't want to be worried and have another falling out. I'll accept your terms. And so, this is the power of the something or other section. For the time being, allow me to thank you for safely bringing my daughter home. However, not a word of this incident has escaped your lips to anyone. Am I understood? Yes, Your Majesty. Our lips are sealed so you can rest easy. Fine then. God damn, you're still as pleasant as ever. We're leaving, Carla. You don't need to command me. Ellie, everyone, till we meet again, I can't thank you all enough for all that you've done. Please feel free to drop by our house whenever you'd like. We'll welcome you with open arms. Cool. Got a new house to explore and ravage through. I guess that settles that. You know that took forever. I'm glad we helped them out. Judging by the conversation, I think that they will work things out. What a relief. I hope you're right. I pray they'll be able to work out the differences. Anyway, Lloyd, we should get going now. There's still some requests we can finish up today. Yeah, good point. Should we get to it, guys? Alright, that is out of the way. Alright, while we're here... I need to go to the other platform. Or somewhere. You! I remember you guys. Weren't you heading to Calvard? Are you for trouble for work or something? Once I got adjusted to traveling by train, it started to become dull. So, to kill time, I picked up reading. Actually, I finished this book novel not too long ago. You should give it a read sometime. Thanks for the book. I won't read it, because I don't read stuff. Alright. We've got... we need to go to the cathedral next. So, I need to hop on over to Mainz. And come up here. Alright. What you want? Flower hunting. Mr. Quint? Sorry to bother you. The police? That's right, sir. We're here from the Special Support Section, coming about your request. Well then. I want you to bring me 3 different kinds of flowers for an offering. Can you go and fetch them now? Sure. Short and sweet. We can start right away. Good deal. I'll get straight to the point. Got a pen and paper on you? I'll tell you which flowers you need to collect. Ready for the first one? Yes. Back to you. Mind writing it down? Roger. First, the leafless flower. You'll find them blooming near the police academy in the West Crossville Highway. Second, we have the requiem flower. I believe Talia's regional store on the West Street sells them. Finally, there's the vinyl flower. You know that watchtower near Crossville's east exit? They're usually at the foot of it. They tend to bloom near similar flowers too, so be careful not to overlook them. Once you're done, I'd like you to bring them to me, all to me. Noted. I ask you why you specifically want these 30 flowers? Yellow, blue, and white symbolize the repose of the soul here in Crossville. Flowers of these colors are arranged in bouquets, which are traditionally offered during funerals. I almost said festivals. We're celebrating people who are dead. Is this that language of flowers thing? I believe this is slightly different from floriograph. What is that? Floriography? I never even heard of that term. Is that even a term? It would not be a stretch to claim that these flowers resemble Crossville state colors. I think a tricolored bouquet was offered at Guy's funeral too. Sir? What's the silent treatment? Well, it's just that I'm a bit disappointed that your generation is so unaware of these old traditions. But, on the other hand, that ignorance should provide you with a bit of an extra challenge. Sorry about that. Sorry, man. I ain't even from Crossville to begin with. Fine then. You know what to do. Off you go. Understood. Alright. I can't tell if this guy is pleasant, or if he's just, you know, if that's just how he is. Alright. Well, since, well... So where did I need to go? I already forgot. West Crossville Highway by the Police Academy. Okay, so it's on this way, the road somewhere. Alright. It says... Okay. Go to the bus stop. Alright. Let me look at it again one more time. Leave this flower. Okay, I need to go to the police academy then. Actually, can I fight that thing? I should be able to fight that thing now, right? I gotta be, right? 35? Ooh. Not really? God damn, still not high enough level to take this thing on. Shit. Alright, never mind. I'm not going the right way, am I? I am not. I am not. Am I even going the right way? Where am I? Oh, I'm in the wrong different section. God damn it. I'm on the wrong map. I'm on the wrong road. I'm lost. Take me back to the city. Take me back! Well, since I'm going back to the city anyway, since I'm in this region, in this area, might as well go get flour from Tolly's. Alright. Welcome to Tolly's General Store. Looking for anything in particular? Yes, actually, we were looking for some Requiem flowers. Ah, I see. Did Mr. Quinn send you? That's right. Did he tell you that we'd be coming? No need to. He's about the only person who buys those flowers from us. He and a few others are devoted individuals. Wait a moment, please. I'm sure we have some behind the counter somewhere. Whew! We thought we were going to have to pay for him for a second there. I mean, the old man didn't exactly give us any mirror. I don't know, he didn't strike me as the kind of person to pull something over on us like that. Perhaps, but it still would have been nice to have received a little more information about the request. I suppose that's true. He only told us the location of the 3 flowers, nothing more, nothing less. Uh-oh. Pardon me, oh boy. You're a stalk, aren't you? Is something wrong? I think I'll lose my voice. I'm so terrible. I'm so sorry, but it looks like we're out of stock of Requiems. Seriously? That's just great. Again, I'm terribly sorry. Would you mind waiting for a bit? I'll ask the Bracer Guild if they could pick some up for me. The Bracers? I suppose they'll be the ones to ask. Lloyd, why don't we go pick the flowers ourselves? Does my voice sound weird or is it just me? Hell yeah, why listen to the Bracers when we can do something about it? I second that. Sounds like we're all on the same page. Going ourselves will be much more efficient than waiting on them anyway. Excuse me, do you happen to know where Requiem flowers grow? Oh, I see. You're planning to go get them yourselves? Well, you should find some blooming on the edge of Maine's mountain path. Oh, we were just there! About halfway down the branching road that leads to those old ruins, if I recall. Thanks. We'll go ahead and try looking for them. Wonderful. And once more, I apologize for the inconvenience. Please make sure you give Mr. Quint my regards. Damn, you need to build up your stock, dude. I mean, I was just down that road. Now I gotta go back. The bus driver's like, man, these people just travel the bus. We become regulars in this bus. Alright. Sadly, we don't have our fancy vehicle to take us directly to the branching path, so we have to walk it. I think it's not that far of a run. But we must have had a more direct line to get here. Oh god, look at this. Alright. Alright, they're super weak to fire, so... Flare Butterfly. Let's do this. Eat that! Alright, one dead. Let's get ourselves peeled up. Oh no! Okay, there we go. Oh, he knocked her out of the way! Alright, get these moles out of here. Oh yeah, I need to upgrade my stuff, don't I? My oldments. What am I doing? Healing, that's what I'm doing. Okay, they're about halfway down the path, huh? Halfway would be... Oops. Halfway would be probably down there by the chest, right? Aha, I see blue flowers! And a hawk! Alright, get this thing out of here. Queen flowers! These flowers are requiems, huh? Right? That took us ages to find. I know, right? Imagine how hard it would have blown if there weren't any here. And how now, you two? The flowers are here, so it was worth it, right? Yeah, we got the job done, so that's what counts. Okay. So that's done. Oh shit. Not the worms! Why are these things even attacking me? These things are weaker. And I can't run away too because I got advantage over me. Alright, get me out of here. No, not the worm! I ran right into it. Out of here. It's not a shiny palm, so I don't care. Bye-bye. Not interested. Not interested. Now I get around this damn mole. Haha! Stealth. Just get away from me, spider. Alright. We got one flower down. 2 to go. We need to go to the west. The west Crossbill Highway next, since we're here. No, I ran right into it. Give me that. Oh, a 70% chance I still failed to run away. Alright. Alright, we need to go to the west street. Alright, this is by the police academy, so we need to take the bus and hop on over. We haven't, you know what? We haven't actually been to the police academy, so while we're down here, I think it's about time I swing over there and just check the place out. No! God damn it! You better run away. I'd run away too. You're clearly... Oh, fuck. It's the creeper hands. Yeah, we didn't come this far. This is where we... I can't even enter here. What? So much for exploring this place. Oh, Crossbow Police Department Academy. The police academy is just beyond this road. I believe Lloyd enrolled in this academy to earn his detective's license. I've heard it was fully fitted with the plethora of training equipment. Yeah, not only that, but also functions as a joint training facility for the CPD and CGF. There's a long, winding path down through the forest along the various training grounds just past the gate. Actually, I've never made the trip on foot before. You haven't? What's that supposed to mean? Well, I used to catch the train at the station that'd take me directly to the academy. I trapped myself in the dorms for the following months after. I had no choice but to spend my entire time studying for the detective exam. I even had to give up my holidays. Oh, I never realized it was that difficult. You're yanking my chain, right, Lloyd? That's no way for a guy to live. You gotta ditch the textbooks during the weekend, my man. What better time to experience the nightlife at its fullest? I believe those crude standards apply only to a certain red-headed man. I keep telling myself I couldn't return to Crossville City until I'd passed the exam and earned my license. And the more I think back on it, the more childish it sounds. Oh, interesting. Well, where's the flower I'm supposed to find then? Aha! Oh, they're not these yellow ones are the leafless flowers we've been looking for. Probably a real pain for regular folk to pick them up because of the location, yeah? Well, it is right in front of the police academy. Considering how far apart these flower beds are scattered throughout Crossville, it's fairly difficult to gather a three-colored bouquet. And that's why most graves today are decorated with a single type of flower. Three-colored bouquets are usually safe for funeral services. Huh. Learn something new every day. Traditions must face that reality eventually. Yeah, I guess that's true. I hope people keep a good stock of these flowers. It'll make things easier. Alright. Now we need to go over to the east side. Oh, I need to go to the east. Crossville Highway. Thankfully, we don't have to go very far for this one. We don't even have to go to an intersection. We just gotta come over here and up here, I think. Flowers. Haha! Oh, these white ones are the final flowers, aren't they? But this location is fairly close to Crossville City, so I'd imagine people frequently come by here to pick them up. Yeah, doubt any strong monsters are chilling at this place like this. Regardless, weaker monsters still a threat to children and the elderly. Yeah, you're right. Should we get going? I mean, that jelly? That jelly's a threat? I can see that thing being a threat, but the jelly? Alright, we got our flowers. Let's go give it to the old man. Can I just teleport from here? No, of course not. Alright, we need to get back over to the west. Or no. No! We gotta go to the veins. Down here. Up and around. In here. Hey, old man, I got your flowers. We're back, Mr. Quint. Perhaps not unexpected. Did you get the flowers? Yes, feel free to give them a look. Here's your flowers. These are the ones, alright. Your efforts are much appreciated, Special Support Section. Just doing our job, sir. But man, we ran all over just to pick some flowers. Even Talia's had run out. What are the odds of that happening? Well, we still managed. Sir, may I ask you something? Depends on the question. It's not particularly common to gather these three specific flowers except for funerals nowadays. What exactly did you need them for? You're right that there is no funeral at the moment. Well, since you helped me pick them, come with me and we'll offer them together. You'll get your answers afterwards. What is he talking about? Beats me. I guess we'll see when we get there. What are we doing? Here lies Sarah McLean. Saya McLean. McLean? Could this be Arios's wife? On to the next one. This one's like all degraded. This one's seen better days. Can't even make out whose name's on it. Perhaps the gravekeeper knows? Here's the last one. Uh-oh. Guy Bannings! Is this who I think it is? Lloyd's older brother. The reason I asked you to gather these 3 flowers is pretty simple. I wanted to give them to Guy Bannings and to the families of those that were precious to him. It's only natural to want to show respect to one of the closest friends, right? Sir, did you know Guy Bannings? That's right. Doubt I could forget him even if I tried. Back when he was alive, he often came to visit me in my cabin. We'd share drinks and stories till the sun rose. I never had a family, you see, but I can't tell you how many times he saved this old man. I had no idea. I'm starting to understand the nature of this support request. When it came time for his funeral, I felt like I was torn to shreds. Your name was Lloyd, right? So you must be Guy's younger brother. You know who I am? I first saw you at your brother's funeral. After seeing the SSS photo in the Crossbow Times from months ago, I finally remembered you. Your faces aren't anything alike, but I'm starting to see the resemblance. Yeah, he was always the bulkier brother. I'll get there someday, maybe. Lloyd. Actually, there's another reason why I submitted such an annoying job to the SSS. I needed to ascertain firsthand whether you four, Guy's successors, had grown any. And? Did we make the grade? Well, he finished the job, so that's something. However, he's still rough around the edges. Damn, tell us how you really feel. Despite all that, I think the special support section has a bright future ahead of them. They'll catch up to Guy someday. You may even be able to overtake him. And when that happens, come back here and pay me a visit. We'll share some drinks, the same I did with Guy. Alright, I'm looking forward to it. Your older brother lives on through a lot of people, doesn't he? I agree. Through me as well. Catching up to a guy that talented, ain't the easiest thing in the world. It's going to take quite a while, I bet. Honestly, that goal might end up being a bigger bear than taking down the Mafia or Crossbill's corruption, you know? Yeah, you said it. And yet, I will surpass him someday. I have to. Looks like I've talked your ears off. Time to head back inside. Thanks to you, I was able to give my friend a worthwhile visit. I can't thank you enough. If something ever comes up, I'll make sure to contact you again. We'll be waiting. Goodbye, sir. Oh, that's nice. That guy's pretty okay. He was pretty rough to start with, but yeah, he's pretty decent. He's better than most people I've interacted with. Okay. There's one more hidden quest we can do, but we need a certain amount of DP. So let's head to the HQ and turn in our stuff. Did I give something to Cope? I'm pretty sure I did, right? I'm pretty sure I got. I can't remember. I'll go give it to him again just to be sure. I can't remember if I gave Cope something. Okay, I did. Alright. Let's see if we have enough DP. Report! Okay, I do. You need 288, Strega P accessory. You need 288 DP or more to activate this hidden side quest. So if you're short, do this. So if you turn these quests in, and if you're short, if you're short like 7 DP or less, go ahead and do that Creative Cook's Wanted side quest. Where I'm not gonna do it since I don't need to do it right at the moment. We're still gonna hold that off for later. I'm a third class detective. Alright, let's check this thing out. Quit. Move plus 8! Oh, damn! That's pretty damn good. Oh my god. And a decent boost in defense, too. Oh my god. I might give it to you, because your move is... You have the lowest move compared to everybody. Your move is already pretty damn high as it is. So, Lloyd, it's your lucky day. Well, give it... No. Lloyd, it's your lucky day. You're gonna get a massive jump in movement. Alright. For this side quest, we need to go to the antique shop. But before I do that, let's hit the... Let's hit this. It's funny, usually I had all my slots upgraded by now. I haven't even upgraded these guys' slots yet. I'm still working on Ellie's. Correction, I was working on Ellie's. Now I'm not. Now I can finally work on these guys'. And now I'm out of everything again. It's again, I'm back down to having no water and no fire sepith at all. That's great. It's wonderful. It's just fantastic. There's HP 3. God damn, it's so expensive. Attack 3, burn. July. Alright, how much AP does Ellie have now? 600? Look at that. Lloyd jumped from 96 EP to 208 from just 2 upgrades, so yes. Alright, we need to go to the back alley. Miss Imelda. Miss Imelda seems to be speaking to a receiver under the counter. What? Don't joke with me, you old fool. I've had a buyer lined up for ages. It's ready, isn't it? Send it here immediately. Do I make myself clear? Damn it, he hung up on me. Good morning, Miss Imelda. Something wrong? Ah, it's just you four. Well, I'll just say this crazy old man I know has started to go senile. That's it! The gods must have had mercy on me. Yes, this is too perfect of a chance. What are you talking about? Not sure but I have a bad feeling about it. Feeling? More like uncertainty. Are you free now by chance? You are? Splendid! No, wait! We actually have somewhere to be! I'm sure you do. I bet it's not that for anything urgent, After all, you had time to stop here. Okay, you got me. You have a job for us, Miss Imelda. Smart girl. Not that I would expect anything less from old MacDowell's granddaughter. I do, in fact, have something for you to do. Will compensation be necessary? No, that won't be necessary. Okay, go ahead and tell us what's wrong. Very well, then. All I need you to do is go pick up a doll and deliver it to me. Doll? By that, do you mean... I do. One from Rosenberg Studio, which you'll find on the outskirts of the Northern Mountain Path. Actually, it's no fake like that one at the Schwarz auction. It's a genuine Rosenberg doll, and it's in mint condition. Whoa, back it up. Don't those things go for tens of thousands in Mira? A single Rosenberg doll is worth the average annual income of one cross-bellin. Yes, well, I'm contracted as the studio's sales agent. The only problem is that the Meister is an old fool who hates human interaction. I went to the great lengths to find a buyer for his latest doll, and he has the nerve to start complaining now. Sorry, Miss Imelda, I don't think that's a problem we can do anything about. We should be able to bring this doll, but you keep mentioning it, but I'm curious. Why is the Meister suddenly against selling it? Well, the buyer is slightly problematic. Truth be told, he's an infamous broker that always resells rare works of art for an exorbitantly high prices. I can only assume that the old coot is put off by that. As the artist, I can hardly blame him. I don't know, guys. I'm busy enough already. Excuse me? Youngsters these days are so extremely lazy. Come now, I'm paying you for your help. I have no doubt you can change that old man's callous heart and safely retrieve the doll. Right. Rosenberg Studio. That name just causes me to worry about Ren. Kia, too. We can't promise that we'll get the job done, since we have other things to take care of, but if you're okay with that, we accept. Oh, how wonderful! Don't let me down, dearies. Oh. Did everything new? Did not. I could buy the Evergreen. I could buy the Evergreen. I could. Get myself an even higher evasion. It's 30,000 though. It's so damn expensive. I think agility is the evasion, right? I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It's so expensive. I'll hold off on this for just a little bit longer. I will. I still need to buy all these too. Shit. I forgot about the decorations. Alright. We need to go to Rosenberg. We need to go to Maine. And then we gotta go west. Was it west or Maine's? It was Maine's. Excuse me. Alright. Rosenberg Studio. Here we go. We actually get to go inside this time. Get away from me. Oh, get away. Oh, get away. Oh. You this way. There's a chest. Oh, there's a monster chest over there. No! I'm not interested. Get out of here. Alright. Can I fight this monster chest? There's no chest. What? Oh, look! Why does it look opened? Oh, look like there's a chest that was unopened. Maybe, but I was wrong. What was this? One Sepith. I mean, I'll take it. It's not much, but I'll take it. All right. Can we finally go inside the studio? Maybe Ren's in here. No sign of anyone. How odd. Sounded like Miss Imelda was in contact with someone here. Ren was staying here too, right? Albeit faint, a detective presence coming from within the building. As to whether it is human or not, I'm not sure, but it's definitely there. You can't really tell what it is to you? Hey Lloyd, what if Estelle and Yoshio told us about society, that society is legit, then... Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. This doll studio must be connected to it in some way or another. Yep, essentially. I suppose it is a possibility. Honestly, I didn't take them seriously at first, given the absurdity of the story, but concerning everything that happened with Ren, there's no choice but to accept it as the truth. So that's what's going on here. You're that young police squad Ren was telling me about, Who's there? Where's that voice coming from? You were sent by Imelda, I presume. You're out of luck, though. My works aren't mere second-rate antiques to be handled and pawned off by a broker like her. Leave at once. Sir, please. Well, when you put it like that, what's the guy supposed to do? Consider me speechless. Still, I suppose you did make a long trek to get here. Turning you away at the door would no doubt be unsatisfactory. Besides, I owe you a debt for all you did for Ren, so I'll give you one chance. Chance? What do you mean? What I mean is that I'd like to test the extent of your strength. The gate is unlocked. If you so wish, open it and enter. However, are you prepared? Oh god. Should we go inside? Money said something's bound to happen when we open that gate. Don't tell me we went and set a bunch of booby traps for us. Perhaps it's something even nastier. That's good. So much means of a boss fight coming up, huh? Fuck. Well, let me heal up. Up back in this go! I don't have to worry about Randy's EP because he's just squat. Excuse me. Sneezing in your ear. Alright. What are we getting involved with? Everyone! What is this? Oh! What is this? Hello? Look out! Are those angels? For real, old man? This is your friggin' test? Brace yourselves. They're charging. What the fuck is this thing? Looks like a bunch of trouble. Oh my god. Oh, confusion too? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright. Okay. Holy breath. Oh, they can cancel arts! Oh no, this is not good. This is not good. Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright. This is not good. That's good at all. Scan that! Oh shit. Why is that? Oh boy. So... Okay. Alright. Alright. You know what? Yeah, we are in a pinch. I don't think... Yeah, I'm not gonna get I'm not gonna get close against Celestial. I'm not gonna be able to get that off either. Sorry, Lloyd. Alright, they can buff. Okay. Alright. Alright, alright. That's fucked up. That's over. You know what? Not good they can paralyze too. Okay. This isn't going anywhere. Try again later. Oh, I can't even refight do the thing. Oh my god. Oh no. And I lost my seat. Oh fuck no. No way. Where's my autosave? Alright. Alright, let's try this again. Of course, I'll have to rescan them again. Fuck, I didn't think about that. Alright, since... Let me rethink this. You're good. I'm gonna change that. Where's anti-confusion? Floor batter? What else is there? Confusion. Give that to you. Randy. You're fucked. Can I at least put something to paralyze? It's faint. I have nothing to protect against paralyze. Are you serious? Oh boy. Well, Randy. Alright, I gotta go through this whole scene again, huh? And I can't redo the fight either. So, I have to do it in one go. Alright. Let me save it. So I have to go through that dialogue again. The fact that these things had her entire... Oh no, look at this shit! No! Oh, it reflects! Oh no. Oh no. That's not good. Alright. Alright. We're in a much better spot. Which one reflected though? I think it was those that got reflected, right? Where'd Ellie go? Where'd Tio go? Where's Tio? Oh, there she is. Side of her. The fact that this thing can cancel arts is kind of annoying. That's not gonna do me any good. Shit. Stealing your critical. Boom. Wayne can give me this, surprise me this time. The problem is, there's resistance to everything. These things reflect physical attacks from what happened with Randy. So I'm down to using only Earth Arts or using this. And I need to get rid of this thing before I try any kind of arts. This is gonna be a pain in the ass if they're just gonna keep canceling my arts. Which I can't do anything. Well, I might as well just heal. Your pair? Oh, you mother. You know what? I can buff myself up too. I have a critical. Can I do anything else? Look at this. Brick. Alright. Arts. Good. Confused him again. Eat that. Fuck your dolls. If I can move her down there, I can do this. It shouldn't be able to reflect this, because this is technically magic. There we go. Oh, look at that, there's a team attack that I'm not going to be able to do anything with. I'll just wait. No, definitely not. Would've been nice. Get out of here. Damn dolls. Level ups. Ooh, rising sun. It's an S-craft. Ooh. Finally get our second S-craft. Got a lot of Sepith out of that too. Those weren't your normal monsters. Are those springs? And gears? Dolls, I presume. Dolls? What kind of dolls have you been playing with? Looks like you four aren't entirely useless then. Sir? We have a face to match go with the voice. Wipe away the shock. I'm George, owner of the Rosenberg Doll Studio. You four are the youngsters of the special support section, I presume. Yes, sir. You mentioned that Ren told you about us, didn't you? Indeed. And even if that girl hadn't told me, words of you folks would have eventually made it to the ears of a recluse like me. Your performance wasn't anything too great, but a promise is a promise. Take this. Thank you, sir. I was not expecting to hand it over this quickly, considering your objection earlier. Ha! Every doll has its own destiny. This particular doll's destiny involves meeting a group of individuals tasked with handing it over to a boorish broker. It's the same with people. Each and every one of your destinies rests in the hands of the goddess. Wise words. Things do make a bit more sense when you phrase it like that. Wait just a second. What were those angels just now? And what does this mean that Ren really is a part of... And does this mean Ren really is a part of that society? Detective Bannings, do you really have the time worrying about things like that? Huh? I am a humble doll maker. Nothing more, nothing less. You are attempting to confront the many illnesses that plague in this land. However, you'll find it impossible to find a cure for all of them. Despite all that, I hear that you intend to gaze into the bottomless abyss. I know that. The same goes for Ren. Our destiny is not entwined with yours. Before you worry yourselves with Ren, isn't there someone else who should be taking priority? Oh, you mean Kia, right? Lloyd found her in a suitcase that was meant to contain one of your dolls, but it appears you already know that, sir. If you know something about Keto, now's the time to spill the beans. Did you forget what I just told you? Every doll has its own destiny. Perhaps I made a doll with an unfortunate destiny, one which led to it foregoing its life as a doll, and instead becoming human. Come again? What are you even trying to say? To be clear, no dolls of that particular nature have been crafted by these hands, as far as I'm aware. The entire incident that was like someone appropriating the Rosenberg name. Phew. That wasn't bad taste, sir. So, you really don't know anything about Kia? At the very least, I'm not aware of how she became involved in that auction. I assume neither does Ren. There goes my second question. Damn! And here I was hoping you'd have some kind of clue for us. That reminds me, is Ren inside? No, she just left actually. She's quite the fickle child. If you came to see her, I recommend you give up now. Wait! I have nothing more to say to you two are. Go on, take that doll to Milda, and tell her to deposit the mirror in the usual account. Oh, not much for conversation. Alright, let me look at that S-craft. What status, I guess? Rising Sun. Oh, cool, it's a medium. But usually the single target ones deal more damage, usually, but we'll test this out. Society of Ouroboros, eh? Don't know if the old man is a part of it, but one thing's for sure. Those guys are anything but normal. I'm curious about those dolls. Even the Epstein Foundation is still incapable of creating things of that nature. And liberal ZCF has only just begun their research into them. The Rosenberg studio is becoming more and more mysterious with every visit. This might be too much for us to handle at this point in time. I think you might be right there. Well, we still have a job to do. Let's take this doll and go back to the antique shop. I'm sure Miss Imelda's waiting for us. Sounds good. Can I go back in there? No. Well. Oh well. Maybe I should have tried exploring before exiting. But damn, that fight. Oh, that caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting to turn to a shit show that fast. I didn't even see what hit me. I am not interested. I am not interested. Get back to the city. Oh, I went the wrong way. I need to go to the back alley. Alright, this doll better be worth all the trouble. I better get lots of money for this. My compensation better be big. I went through a lot of trouble for this damn doll. Is that trunk what I think it is? That's right. George agreed to leave it with us. Would you like to confirm its contents? Are we gonna see what the doll looks like? Oh. Kinda looks like red. Hehe, sweet idols, it really is that new Nuts new doll. That Nuts new doll. I cannot fathom how you convinced him, but bravo! I can't even convince myself to talk normally. I'm not sure if we convinced him or if he was just impressed by our raw stubbornness. Either way, it is a marvelous doll, isn't it? I've seen some before at a friend's place, but each one is truly a masterpiece. The craftsmanship takes one's breath away. I'm inclined to agree. They're remarkable. I was expecting it to be the same size as Kia, though. That sweet little girl you brought before, eh? There are Rosenberg dolls that are about her height, yes. George seldom makes them, though, so you never see them in the market. That's why they're said to fetch such outrageous prices at the auction. Perhaps older dolls were more her size. For example, I remember Belle's being the similar height. Oh, really? I have a question, Miss Imelda. Are you aware of the other dolls Rosenberg has made? Other dolls? Whatever do you mean? How about giant dolls that can move on their own? Ring of bells? Specifically ones that look like an angel, and another looking with a big face. Oh? Are you perhaps talking about the automata? If anything, I'd say he specializes in them. Their movement seems to be more elaborate now that George is developing them. You know about them? And you didn't? Even Arkansas uses them on stage from time to time. And the new show, I believe the soldier with the spear was an automaton. What? But it was using the spear and everything! I would never have guessed. Not in a million years. Well, surprise! The troops sent an entire order for complex stage props, too. The lighting apparatus, the water control, the wire flying system. It was a lot. The public doesn't even seem to have caught on to these tricks, though. Well, my mind's blown. I'll admit that I thought the stage was incorporating impressive tech, but does that mean that those angels and monsters function similarly? Who's to say? I just know that Little Coot's obstinate, is full of mysteries, and hates people, but if he puts out a new product every so often and lets me dip into the profit, I don't have any complaints. Again, thank you. If I need any helping hands, I'll give you a call. You're welcome, man. I better get some damn good compensation for this. You're not gonna give me an award? Nothing? Not even an evergreen? I would have accepted an evergreen as a compensation prize. Well, shit. I better get a lot of DP though. Otherwise, what was the point? And I wouldn't have considered that even worth it. Alright. Alright, 8 DP. I mean, that's a pretty good amount. Okay, I'll take it. Can't argue with that. Alright, that is all the support requests we can do for the moment. So, oops, I just took the mic out. Hello? I ripped the mic out of my headphones. Or, not the mic, the cord out of my headphones. But yeah. When we come back, we will continue on with this blue pill investigation and see what we can dig up. Oh, man. I have a feeling things are gonna get interesting coming up. Alright, so, Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next part. Later.